I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
Let's hunt. Mau mencari eksplorasi. Total eksplorasi di sini Rano. Mau ubah bahasa guys. Kita ubah bahasa dulu. Nggak kerja mas. Ini kerjaan saya ini mas. Mohon maaf mas. Sekarang kerjaannya ini mas. Cuma ini mas kerjaannya. Mohon maaf ya, ini pekerjaan saya ini sekarang ya. Mustafa ayo install Genshin, mabar ayolah. Orang aku pira ya. Setelah saya menonton tutorial, Genshin adalah game
I keep watching. You
bercerita. Maka dari itu guys, kita harus quest ceritanya kita selesain.
You call me.
Ya suka Genshin mas. Apa ayo mabar? Kita ali mau apa? Kita total eksplorasi kok rana ya. Kemajuan eksplorasi 20% ini pension plan. Saya mau quest sih. Mari kita quest dulu paling atas. Yuk ini rank adventure, ikuti target. Oke. Oke. Teleport. Masnya wibu buman. Sukanya kamu anjay, gay sekali kau. Wibu bukan toh. Lumayan wibu. Lumayan. Terlalu terang gak sih aku? Terang banget kayak. Ora. Oke. GTA 5 Dav. Tapi kayak aku nganggo akunmu apa sini? Steam. Bisa ora sih? Kurang bagus anjing. Saya penting urip.
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
Penonton cah SMP-mu do nang ndi, Din? ora tak gestori kayak orang.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Tibet Travel Guide. Do you have it in stock?
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago.
But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting.
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer's diary.
Oh iya.
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it,
Who's Ching the Ninth?
a book collector who lives in Chingsa village. He's a complete grouch, but he will behave himself if the conversation is about books.
Aku mau pengen yang secret.
He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor, and I still sent him the odd out-of-print book or two every now and then.
Oh iya, engko yang secret. Tapi aku ora sholat.
Did somebody say out-of-print books?
Ya adalah karakter aku di karakter ini anjir.
Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection? Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature enthusiast who happened to be passing by.
Teater HP nih Mas Rizky. Kayak gue live.
Since you and I are
Komputer
both
gua
in
corona.
search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Jingsa and pay a visit to Cheng the Ninth? My pleasure, fellow book lover.
Sip, dulu. Oke, terima kasih sudah menonton Mas Data.
Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the...
I've had my heart set on getting hold of a copy of Legend of the Shattered. Frankly, I'd be willing to do whatever it takes to get my hands on that.
Where is this? Yes. Pergi ke Ascension Flight kunjungi Sang Denit. Where's Sang Denit, man?
The villagers' lives are improving.
Where are you?
The heavens are smiting me to
Langsung ketemu,
smithereens. Uh-huh. And what do you want? Come on, spit it out.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide.
Don't get me started on the topic of my books.
What the book?
After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then, to pay off my debts, I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Do you have any idea what that means? Wrong. That was my life's work. I devoted my entire life to curating... It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you. Goodbye.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of
Legend of the Shattered Halberd. There's a title.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels and sparked a plethora of imitation. Barely any copies of the first edition.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume of that work is...
You mean you still have it?
Yes. It is my one...
Hey, Chang. You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need an answer. I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gen...
Oh, you again. But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price. I'd never be able to buy my collection back.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your plate?
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not. You can't force him to sell against his will.
Just who do you think you are? Keep your...
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan.
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? He thinks he's a Guhua Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over...
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the right thing. But
Get a load of this guy. Just you wait. You'll be sorry, And you, Chang? You're selling that core lapis whether you...
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger.
so, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay or nay about borrowing that book?
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care about me anymore. But since you...
3 long years I have waited for this
Segampang
day.
gue.
Words cannot express my gratitude.
Langsung
I, sing.
All right, give it a
Langsung
rest.
gini aja.
Just bring it back when you're finished. Sorry, but I'm not about to put my hopes in some self-professed Guhua disciple.
Hey, where are you going? We've still got a job to do over here.
Historinya si Sing Sui sih katanya. Sing Sui. Where's this place?
swear I'll be playing.
Right there. Sing Sui.
So, you like reading, huh? Mr. 5-second hero?
Oh, amazing! I never saw that.
Hello? Xingqiu?
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap?
Don't forget me. I'm in too.
Oh, so now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. It is the just I will be custodian of this book. And I will also, of course I do. An initial plan anyway. Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
Ini Cakia. I love you.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? You think no one's... I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. When you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for it. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball?
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree.
Quit quoting proverbs at me.
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader.
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out for Chang and all. But you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up. A whole army of you and your little goop.
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict.
Oh, great speech. But now it's time for you to learn.
The more, the merrier.
Get frostbite. Cool it.
Over here!
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision.
Apa kau?
You
Siapa
won
kau?
this round, but you better watch your back.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson? Yes, though I try to avoid using it. Though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory,
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more.
I'll see to it that no harm comes to the... It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute, but that there must be a deeper level of collusion at work here. He mentioned Gentry Mautai. I know this name. He has a stately residence.
That idea works.
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace in Liyue Harbor in a bit.
You really have stuff to do?
Wow, so that's how that turned out. This whole...
Ugh, this guy is so annoying. Fine. But, as per tradition, from now on, he shall be known as... Guhua Geek.
You go first. No need to wait for me. One more page and I'll go and stretch my legs.
Oh, ke V untuk mengikuti V. Oh, yes. Ada. Apakah jauh? Jauh. Jadi kita teleport saja. Enak sekali kan seperti ini. Kepadangan rasanya kita padang banget ya.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
Who goes there? Really? He didn't mention anything about a meeting. The Master's dealing with some urgent business today. All prior appointments have been canceled.
Urgent business?
The Master's been working on a major business deal recently. He left early this morning to meet with the...
So, where is he now?
I'm sorry. The Master has stressed that we must not disclose that information. No, I mean, yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Shinyue Kiosk. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no leniency if he...
Well, my master has much more important things to do than talking to rude. Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on our minds when my master...
Thank you. May your business forever be blessed by the Lord of Geo.
Nice work! Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator. Is that so? Now Paimon knows not to let your wily ways get the better of her in the future. Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui. In that case, let's get ourselves over to the Shinyue Kiosk. Seems business is booming at the Shinyue Kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in there. But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
Oke. Udah paket guys, bentar guys. Halo Aruna.
I smell rabbit.
Bagaimana kabarnya Aruna? Sehat kan Aruna? Baik mas, alhamdulillah. Udah ujian ya? Udah selesai kan? Mau masih ujian? Mas kono wis rasul urung. Belum, kayaknya Juli deh.
I understand. I do. Please
udah
do
mau, wes.
not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed as promised.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody...
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all. We haven't, but it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell,
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that we are willing to lend a certain degree of support to the... You may suddenly find a...
I understand. I am indebted to you for your protection. You know I would not...
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
Langsung diserang wae Ref.
So, Mr. Gentry Moutsai is colluding with the Fatui. Who knows if Gua Geek has made any progress?
Langsung nang nih. Oh, ini baru tadi. Oke, jam. Mas untuk bengi neng Toboyo Mas. Rasul, omahmu Toboyo kan? Nanti malam aku jaga sekrepe di B kayaknya. Jadi nggak bisa kemana-mana. Toboyo Timur. Oh. Berarti tidak pulutan ya Wisan? Toboyo Timur ya.
You said you had other things to look into, as if you're some sort of man of mystery.
Aduh, mulai ngelek.
When actually, all you meant was you wanted somewhere.
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just saying that to sound clever?
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter, my liege. For reasons that I cannot explain, there is no need for you to read the contents of the letter.
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read.
Hence why I said there is no need for you to read it. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have some...
Well, why would you want to get them involved? There would have... Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. See, having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure they'd want to help?
No need to worry about that. From what I know, they share my sense of chivalry. Once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will never forget. Also, I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement.
Why not? You're only doing this to try and help Chang the Ninth, right?
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with the...
That sounds very lovely. But be honest, you just want them to...
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Someone from the guild...
Hey! Stop ignoring Paimon!
Ini masalah buku kok ngene ya. Ora. Ora. Kur kamu nggak mantul nang liu ya sih iki. Backsound liu ya enak banget kan. Karena saya digawe karo kayak siapa sih persis jet kayak. Coba tonton di YouTube oke. It's very nice.
Excuse us, we come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance. It's all in this...
A letter? Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating. Let me give this a...
Can we actually read this thing?
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host. Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to prepare. Please take a seat here in Lioli Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view.
Yay! Tasty snacks! you...
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Please, this way.
Oke. Kita masuk ke Field Commander Quill.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out, or turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek...
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Mountsi has, it will for him to correct the error of his ways. He must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted on. Since Gentry Mountsi's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liyue. That will put him in a rather sticky situation. Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Tevat would be...
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between... But Liyue is huge. Is it really possible to buy up every...
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for your further cooperation in the matter. First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. You will need to purchase that too. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm...
Of course, we are not expecting you to cover...
Wow, so many more! With cash like this...
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun...
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order the guy said. First the sellers in the city.
Kalau kamu membuat reservasi, aku akan mengarahkanmu ke tempat dudukmu. The hell, no? What is this guy? Disgusting. Okay, let's do something. Move fast. Need to put it down.
Good day, my friend. My apologies, but I'm out of stuff. Oh, I thought you were here to purchase Snezhnayan products. No, that I still have. Although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. I don't do retail. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry. What? No. Give me a second to think. All right, I'll do it. Just need you to sign. Clearly, no shortage of cash flow in Lee.
No, this guy. No. Where is the one? This. No. Oh, I see. Let's see. This place. Alright.
Oi!
Fine.
Shh, keep your voice down. All of it? Though all of it would be far more than you actually want. Feiyun Commerce? If it's for the...
Okay, last. Let's go first. It's a while. Masih kan aku.
Time to act. Body and mind.
Phew.
Hi. Anything I can... You want all my core lapis? That's sad. None are in Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Oh, nothing. Just talking to my... Don't worry about my prior client. Thank you for your patronage. We hope...
Yes.
The key here is consumer psychology.
Fee. Where is? Yeah. Oh shit, this. Wow. What's this? Teleport is my way. Kalau di tutorial tadi kita selain harus apa namanya? Selain menjalankan misi kayak gini, kita juga harus berkeliling. Kan ada DM itu ada nih kemajuan eksplorasi. Nah itu juga harus diperhatikan. Gak bisa 100% semua. Kalau bisa, karena saya tidak bisa ya tidak 100%. Tapi nanti setelah kelas ini mungkin kita lanjut eksplorasi lagi. I remember this place. I think. I guess.
Body and mind. Yes. Rain cutter.
Jangan lakukan ini guys. Berenang adalah cara bunuh diri paling cepat di Genshin. Karena tidak bisa naik lagi. Terus energinya sudah mau habis. Oh, come on. Nah, fine. So we will go. It's right there.
Body and mind.
This one. Finally.
Hello there. Are you in charge of the core lapis here?
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that the original buyer's price was already quite high, so...
Are you serious? We spent less than 2 million more on the rest of Leo's stuff put together.
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while. Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can take...
All right. We'll pay, even if it... When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll...
Wait, surely there's no need for that. Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so frugal with it?
Ayo like guys. Terima kasih ya.
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one
Jangan lupa
go.
ya. Udah 99 subscriber, tinggal satu lagi jadi 100 subscriber. Targetnya bulan ini bisa 1000. Ayo.
If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
I understand. I'm sorry, please. There's just one other thing, though. I don't know where exactly, but if I... So, maybe you could go... Oh, thank you very much.
That's that, then.
Kita harus melawan sesuatu. Alright, okay. That's it guys. tidak perlu teleport.
Time to act.
Cari gerobak yang dimacor lapis. Cari gerobak. Oh,
Time to act. Body and mind.
Another one down. Here we go! Quick, make a note of the...
What's the hurry?
Yeah, I'm going in.
That's it all.
Dua lagi ya teman.
Freeze! So sorry.
No, my sword. Let me weave you a verse.
Let Paimon...
Almost dead. Kamu semua. Aduh, I hate this man. Loh, salah satu kan?
Time to act. Body and mind.
Oh yeah! We fit... Make a note of the location. We'll send the Fayun Commerce Guild... That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back.
Ketemu orang yang tadi.
This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks.
Body and mind.
Okay, good.
Here, we've made a note of the carts' locations. All 5 of them. Can you...
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official.
Done and dusted. Yeah! Paimon's got a knack for this business malarkey. Now for the final stop on our core...
Sepertinya kita harus kembali ke Liu ya. Oh enggak. Oh ketemu Sang Denit. Oh, ayo. Where is behind me? Of course I know. It's right there. No. No.
Time to act. Body and mind. Time to act.
Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, Jen, you wouldn't know anything.
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Oh? What happened? Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So you're trying to... But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can...
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to... I can't believe it. But gentry mount-sized thugs could...
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you...
Huh. Okay then.
Minum
My situation
kurang
can hardly get
oke.
worse from here in any case.
Tasmu udah datang, Dek. Yang dari apa itu tadi?
But tell me, what on earth do you plan to do?
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over. I really don't know what to say.
Good people always get what's coming to... Anyway, let's get going.
Udah naik. Pas sekali. Ini kembali ke Liu ya mesti. Lah. Ini ketemu si.
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as audience.
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work.
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely. Divine halberd and ominous sword. Mere, the way the story develops across the first 5 volumes. Nothing short of exemplary. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such work.
And this is related to Gentry Moutside.
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, it was rather good. Thanks.
Why does Paimon have to be the only one? So go on then, tell me.
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his he hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful, so regardless of whether...
So it was you! You were the one sticking your necks out for Chang the Ninth!
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis. Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that.
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another. One to whom, was it not one of your own men who said, this isn't a...
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't, Master, if you please. Seize their
No, my sword!
Cool it!
This one will be frozen in time.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Pay your dues. No escape. Dodge this. Prepare yourself.
Let's light it up!
Can't run from death. Impressive. You are no commoners.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off!
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only?
What are you saying? Master,
Then figure it out by yourself.
don't go. Wait.
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young woman.
My lord?
You? You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xing Cho, disciple of the
Rats! I've been plagued.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of I shudder to think.
You meddling swine!
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
How dare you subject...
Deep breaths now. This is a
Fine.
On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business and hope you will continue to do business with us.
You? Funny speaking? So that massive stash of Mora, you let it...
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Moutsai in his place. A classic... very droll. My family can always tell me from my handwriting.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Guhua. Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when written... Paimon's toast! And sorry, very...
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill.
Jokes aside, I have the 2 of you to thank for this successful resolution. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The 2 of you, meanwhile, those to have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is...
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your...
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgression?
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're... A reward!
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay. Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take...
Selesai misi gua. Kenapa belum selesai, Cok? Kan udah selesai, anjay. Just one more. Exactly. Let's turn around.
There you are, eavesdropper. The more...
Rain outlines your
merrier.
fate. Blink!
Cool it. Over here. Let me amuse myself a little.
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
The more, the merrier.
it up!
Blink! Let me amuse myself a little. Oh, now you've got. Look at me. Just once more.
Aku tidak tahu kalau ternyata itu di bawah. Ketemu anu nih.
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me back my entire... I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Please don't say that. You have no... The Chang family was a prestigious household, and since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore, were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains.
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing?
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that Goofwat rascal had swindled...
Do people really look down on...
Actually, the art is centuries old and was once held in high... To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract... In any case, Goofwat kids these days. Take that young rascal's... what does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Lioa volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide, didn't you? I'll fetch it. It's yours to keep. In addition, my ore is sold and my treasured books have returned. What?
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Oh, that little rascal.
Ya, selesai misi.
I swear I'll reclaim my lost fortune.
Oke guys, karena sudah azan, ya kita harus istirahat dulu dan selesaikan nanti. Oke. Konsentrasi. Kan itu kasih. Murah aku 30.000. Ini melihat pemandangan saja di sini. Mari kita naik lebih jauh. Oh, karena ini malam aku punya itu. Mari kita tutup ini dengan cara sesuatu yang indah. Dan kalian tidak akan menyangka dengan cara ini aku menutupnya. Dan cara ini adalah kita pencet ini, dan back ini dan ini, letakkan, dadah. Kita tutup dengan lebur. Oke, selesai kan? Oke, ini juga lebur. Ini juga lebur. Ini juga lebur. Halo tante, selamat malam. Kok tante? Tante saha? Oh, laki bro. Laki ini. Kok tante aja? Ini ya. Dah. Kita tutup ini dengan lebur kembali. Oh, udah. Persiapan peluncuran. 1, 2, 1, tambah 2, terus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mari kita luncurkan. Jeda berdetik, 2 detik aja kayaknya. Biar cepet nggak ya sih? 2,5 oke. Waktu penundaan peluncuran 10 detik oke. 2,5 oke. Mari kita lihat apa itu yang namanya dengan kembang api. So beautiful. Ingat cewek. Suara kamu masih macam cewek. Mana ada cowok aku bisa suara laki-laki kayak gini tuh. Wow.
It was on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
Kenapa nggak bisa di sini? Oh, udah habis. Oke. Sampai jumpa lagi. Oke, maju sini. Oke guys, jadi sekian aja live-nya untuk hari ini. Maksudnya pagi ini sampai siang ini. Sampai jumpa di episode selanjutnya. Dadah.